students, faculty members, to the home of the 2015 6A undefeated state championship Bulldogs.
The class of 2016, they were presented with incredible competition through the course of their career. They embraced that competition. That competition made them better. They were faced with incredible challenges. Haven't done it in 15 years. Public school, all of the things that people talk about, the noise that you hear that you can't get it done. That challenge made them stronger. They were also faced with an incredible struggle, day after day, practice after practice, off season, in season, 6 days a week, Saturday mornings, summertime, twice a day, traveling out of town in 7-on-7 tournaments, weightlifting when they'd rather be home taking naps. That struggle that they had for 4 years is now will help you appreciate what you've accomplished.
Okay, it's been 50 plus years since Mayo High School won a state championship and was undefeated. At that time, 1963 and 1964, back-to-back state champions, 11-0, both seasons. It is my privilege and honor to have the quarterback from that team, Mr. Garnet Phelps, with us today.
I've got quite a bit of coaching in my background, so if some of that coaching comes out, please understand. First of all, I want to thank Dr. Jury, Athletic Director John Kelsey, and my great friend Joyce Dade for allowing me this opportunity to come back home. This is how I always wanted it to be. Now, I'm here today to celebrate with you, congratulate, and I want to set the record straight today. You guys are the best team in Mayo High School football history. You have surpassed all of us. I've seen all the teams play. I played on 2 of those teams. I know what I'm talking about. Many of your alumni teammates are here today. Coach Wolf, congratulations. 15-0, never done. Beat Trinity twice in one season, never done. Beat Manual twice in one season, never done. Beat St. X. Dominated on both sides of the field, offense and defense. You guys crushed your opponents. You had speed to burn. You had great senior leadership. You reminded me of me and my guys. Now let me give you some quick history. We did it twice. Okay? 63, I was on that team. 64, we were repeats. This wasn't the first time, we were repeat, undefeated champions. You guys got your work cut out for you. 22-0, and then the third season, went into the third season also undefeated. So the undefeated record continued to almost, I think, around about 26 ball games, guys. So you underclassmen, you don't have that senior leadership, so y'all better step up. Now, so this is my challenge to you guys. Do it again. Celebrate today, but tomorrow, start getting ready. Get back in the classroom. Get back in those books. Get back in the weight room. Have a great off season. Folks are too mad at us today. They're very mad at these Bulldogs. They're going to be coming after me. Coach Wolf, I want to congratulate you once again, and congratulations to 2015 6A state football champions. I'm very proud of you guys.
Thank you, Mr. Phelps. My pleasure at this time to tell you 5 years ago, we got a phone call, text messages, emails throughout the state that they had decided to reorganize Jefferson County football. They called me to let me know that we would be reorganized into what was called the Super District, which would include Mayo, Manual, St. X, and Trinity. And make no mistake, the goal was to limit our participation in the playoffs. I was also told by numerous people that Mayo football had come to an end. We would no longer see a district title. Obviously, those persons had never met Coach Wolf. Later that day, Coach Wolf came down to my office, and I asked him, Coach, not gonna lie, I told him, what are we gonna do? It looks like they've put us all in one district. And he said, it's time to get to work. No one has outworked him, spent more time studying film and how to bring Mayo High School football back to prominence. He is 3-time consecutive District Coach of the Year, and finally this year, which he certainly deserved at halftime of the championship game, he was awarded 6A State Coach of the Year. It's my pleasure to introduce Chris Wolf, head coach, state champion.
Thank you, Coach Kelsey. I appreciate it. One of the things that I've learned in 17 years of being a head coach, when you're the head coach, you get a lot of the praise and you also get a lot of the arrows. But as far as the praise goes, there's a lot more to it than a head coach. There's also a lot more to it than the starters. We honor the starters and we think about them, we think about the head coach, but there are a lot of hands involved in becoming a successful organization and winning a state championship. It can't be done by one man. It can't be done by one player. Even the guys behind the scenes are vitally important to the success of an organization. You have to have a vision from the top, and that vision starts with Dr. Jury. That vision also is upheld by the best AD in the state of Kentucky, John Kelsey. Any organization to be successful, you have to have leadership at the top. It has to trickle all the way down to the lowest person in that organization. But let me tell you this, you don't have success, you don't win championships without honoring those people too. People like the scout team players. They're vitally important to the success of the team. They won't get the headlines in the newspaper. We have no team without a scout team that can prepare us to play our opponents. Those guys are just as important as the starters. The assistant coaches, every day they're working with their position groups, implementing the game plan, teaching techniques day after day after day. They don't get a pat on the back. They don't get their name in the paper. Vitally important to the success of this team. I have a couple assistant coaches here. Will you guys stand up, please? I would be remiss if I did not also mention the parents of the players. How important is it that the parents of the players value the practice time, get the kids to the practice, value the nutrition and the training needed for us to have high-level performance players every Friday night, and then of course on one Saturday night last week. An important part of what we do. Now let me speak a little bit to the class of 2016. The class of 2016, they were presented with incredible competition through the course of their career. They embraced that competition. That competition made them better. They were faced with incredible challenges, haven't done it in 15 years. Public school, all of the things that people talk about, the noise that you hear that you can't get it done. That challenge made them stronger. They were also faced with an incredible struggle, day after day, practice after practice, off season, in season, 6 days a week, Saturday mornings, summertime, twice a day, traveling out of town in 7-on-7 tournaments, weightlifting when they'd rather be home taking naps. That struggle that they had for 4 years will help you appreciate what you've accomplished. 3 years ago, I believe it was late October 2012, a freshman class, the class of 2016, finished the freshman season 9-0. They had a vision and they had a unified dream. That dream was to finally end up state champs. To exemplify that dream, they got together under the guidance of Coach Brewer, who's not here, who was assistant freshman coach at the time. They got a football. This was October 2012, true story. This is a story about recognizing your dreams and going after them. But you got to write them down to believe in them. They all signed a football. Somewhere on the campus of Male High School, they buried that football 3 years ago. They put a brick on top of it. Said we are going to unearth that football when we become state champions. Today is the day they're going to unearth that football. I'm done. I do want to mention one last thing. Class of 2019, where you at? Undefeated freshman team, stand up. Class of 2019, where's your football buried? You better find a spot for it. Class of 2018, where you at? Undefeated freshman champs too. Same thing. Class of 2017. Next year is your time to write history. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to hear briefly. We have two players who would like to make a few comments. We have our quarterback, Hayden Shelton, and our big old offensive lineman, Isaiah Arnold.
All right. On behalf of the football team, I want to thank everyone. And if I forget you, sorry. Starting with the students, the staff, the coaches, alumni, and all parents. Special thanks to Coach Kelsey and Mr. Britt, who took care of all the behind the scenes logistics to help us get to where we were today. To the freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, I encourage you guys to remember this moment and use it as motivation to make the rest of your high school time here as fun as possible. To the seniors, since we were freshmen, I knew we were a special class, and I wouldn't have wanted to go through this with anyone else. Thanks. Thanks to Slate and the Dog Pound, you made the season enjoyable, high school enjoyable, and I'll never forget my last 4 years here. To the football team, we did it, guys. We finally finished. I love all you guys. To the senior football players, you made a brotherhood the last 4 years. And I'll never forget it, and I'm proud of all you guys. In closing, I ask that you guys, I encourage all you guys again to remember this. This doesn't happen often, and I know we're going to get more, but right now it's time to celebrate. I'll never forget the spirit and passion of the male high school fans, and it's something I'll miss. Thanks everyone again. I love you guys. I love my team. I love my school. We are Mill High.
First off, I want to say shout out to all my lineman brothers, O-line, D-line, everybody. I love y'all. I don't know how they want me to follow up behind Coach Wolf and Hayden. I'm not very deep like them, but I want to send a special thanks to the best AD in the Midwest, Coach Kelsey. Yeah. I just want to say thank you to everybody for being behind us this year, and Dog Pound, everybody. Just appreciate y'all for everything y'all done for us. We went through a lot of adversity this year, and last year too. We just want to say thank you for helping us become great and being living legends.
on its student section. And because we are the home of the Dog Pound.
Wow. All right, so 15-0, undefeated, state champions. We took down Trinity not once, but twice. We did the same thing to the very, very mighty Manual Crimsons. And to finish it all off, we defeated a strong Lafayette team by commanding 41-14 scoring. But it gets even better. We not only won 15 games this season, but for 15 games, we proved who really has the best student section in the state of This would not have been possible without the support of you all. You all made the Dog Pound a place to be on Friday nights. And for that, I thank you. I would especially like to thank you all for letting me and my man Kendall lead you all during this historic 15-year-old season. It's been crazy, but we did it. We are state champs.